it's WhisperSister, and I pretty much just wanted to say hello. It's been a little while since I've made a video, I guess about a week. Longer if you don't count the knitting and spinning videos I did. I don't remember the last time I just did like an update. And I haven't done any rune reading videos either for around a week or so, and that's just been because I've been sick. I've had a pretty bad cold, and it's been mostly like a cough, so it makes whisper videos pretty difficult to do. It's still there, but it's almost gone. And actually, I just burned my throat as well. I got some soup for lunch, because I love soup, and it's like a tomato, I guess like a creamy soup. Anyway, yeah, I'm too impatient to let stuff cool down, so I took a first bite, and normally, you know, when something's too hot, you kind of, like, yeah, you burn your mouth, but you can kind of, like, move it around your mouth until it cools down, right? But I guess I'd already started to swallow, or it's just, it had gotten past where I could manage it, and I burned the inside of my throat. I've never done that before. It hurts, actually. Yeah, it really was the last thing I needed, since my throat's already been quite raw from coughing. But what are you gonna do? I guess not eat like such a pig. Let things cool down. It's not like I took a giant. Okay, never mind. It wasn't that much soup. It's just I swallowed it before I registered how hot it was. Okay. What was I gonna do? I don't really even actually have anything to talk about right now, which is very strange for me, I know, but I'm just really exhausted, and in addition to being physically tired, because I've been sick and I've been actually really having trouble sleeping. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I've never really had a hard time falling asleep, but I'm realizing now that might be because I tend to stay up until I pretty much pass out. I don't like to go to bed, really. Like, once I'm sleeping, I love sleeping, and when I, have to wake up in the morning, I would rather stay in bed and sleep, but when I'm up in the evenings and doing, it doesn't even have to be anything exciting, but whatever it is that I'm doing, I just don't want to stop what I'm doing and forfeit the rest of my night to sleeping. And, but it's been taking its toll on me, so I've been trying to get to bed earlier, and I found that, since I've been trying to go to sleep at a reasonable hour, I've been having a really hard time falling asleep, which sucks. I don't like that. I really empathize with anyone who suffers from insomnia. It's horrible. To not be able to just fall asleep when you want to is very frustrating, and I'm hoping that it's just a matter of retraining my body to get onto a little bit different rhythm, and that once I get used to it, I'll be able to go to bed at, like, I don't know, what time do people go to bed? 10, 11? That sounds like a pretty good time to try and at least try to go to sleep, at least get into bed, read a book or something, I don't know, but listen to whisper videos, I guess. And actually, now that I think about it, probably, and a lot of the people listening to this will know where I'm coming from, because I know that you guys tend to listen to these videos to help you sleep, so anyway, but yeah, so I've been tired physically, and I'm also just at this moment really quite exhausted mentally, and is that, man, you know, it doesn't really matter what the answer is, just enjoy what you have going for you. So, rather than focusing on all the problems that need to be solved in my life, you know, creating problems that need to be solved, and then, you know, just to have something to work at. I'm just like, what do I really have to worry about? I've got things pretty good right now. Just the small things, you know. Today I'm going to be taking my sister to the gym after work. We're going to see if we can try and get into a routine of going to the gym. I've been running over the last year or so, and it's been working really well for me. I've been losing a lot of weight and feeling a lot better, but and I'm going to continue to do that, but I also want to start some strength training, just lifting weights and stuff, because I like feeling strong, and I actually really like lifting weights. I used to go to the gym regularly. It's been a while now, but yeah, when I was going I really liked it. So I hope my sister likes it, because I know that she could benefit from, you know, just feeling more active and stuff. So yeah, hopefully she'll enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I will. I love the feeling of being sore after working out. It's great. Although I don't know if I'll be able to go for a run tomorrow. We'll see. And I've also been going to yoga semi-regularly, about once or twice a week, just for the last few weeks anyway. That's been really great, but then, because I've been sick, the last time I tried to go to a class, at the end, where you just lie on your back and kind of relax and integrate, you know, all the benefits of your practice into your body, I just had a coughing fit, and I had to leave, I had to go outside, so that sucked. But yeah, I think I'm just about done with this cold, so what else is new? I know this is very fascinating. My mom was in town for the last few days, I guess 4 days or so. She came into town on Sunday, and she was staying with my brother this time, but I went out there I think most nights that she was here. Yeah, and so we got to spend some time together, which was really cool. Her visits are always short, but we try to make the most of it. What did we do? Well, Monday night was my dad's 30-year cake, his AA birthday, and so I went to that, and it was really great, actually. I saw some people that I haven't seen in a long time, who I've sort of grown up with, you know, friends of my dad's, and just people that I see at meetings, and mostly at my dad's cakes over the years. So it was good to see them, and I heard a lot of great stuff that I needed to hear, and some of my family members were there as well, so it was really good. A good night, and 30 years is a big sort of milestone, so you know, it was really great for my dad too. And I always love cake meetings as well, because you know, the person whose birthday it is tends to speak for longer than normal, so my dad talked for a good 20 minutes, and I always love to hear what he has to say, so that was cool. And then I went over to my brother's and spent the night on Monday, and I took Tuesday off work, and my mom and I went around town, went around the city and did some shopping, shopped at some yarn stores and stuff, and had lunch, and just chilled out while my brother was at work. And then what was that? That was Tuesday, yeah. And then my friend and a couple of my brother's friends came over in the evening, and we just hung out and played some music and stuff. because I've been sick, and partly because I've just been letting myself get a little bit lazy. I've been spending a lot of time online, and just, like, not even productive time, but just, like, you know what I mean, just vegging online, basically. I don't like to watch TV very much, or at all, really, if I can help it, but I've pretty much replaced that kind of mindless TV watching with, like, just surfing sometimes, and chatting, and watching videos and stuff, and it's just like, okay, well, it may seem more interactive and fulfilling, but it's the same kind of thing. It's still time that needs to be spent doing other things at this point. Because I do have, if not plans, at least goals, things that I would like to do, and they're not going to take care of themselves. So I've got to make sure I stay on top of my part in things anyway. It's fun. It's funny trying to strike a balance between, you know, not having to control things too much, letting myself kind of go with the flow more, which is something I've been focused on, trying to make a habit of, and yet not being, like, lazy and still being an active participant in my life, you know. That's definitely a balance that I need to strike, so I'm working on that. So this weekend I'm going to hopefully go through a lot of my stuff. I have, like, a whole bunch of stuff that's in storage, and it has been since I left my ex, and it's just weighing on me, you know, just in the back of my mind. It's just, and I'm paying to store it, like, it's ridiculous. It's not anything that I need. So I'm going to set up, like, my own furniture, my bookshelf, my desk, and just, like, yeah, just set things up the way I want them, and then start to just find places for everything and throw away as much as I possibly can. Just clear out all the crap that I have, all the clutter. You know, I'd almost rather just, like, throw it away without even looking at it, but I'm sure there's stuff that I need. And, you know, I've kind of been, this last year, I've been enjoying a little bit of a reprieve from any, like, past associations. You know, I've been living in, like, temporary living arrangements and just using whatever I need at the moment, and I guess trying to put some distance between who I am and how I live now, and who I was and how I lived then. But there's definitely loose ends that need to be tied up, and I can't really move forward properly until I take care of that stuff, so I'm just going to focus on that right now, just taking care of my responsibilities, and, you know, simplifying things for myself a bit, so that I can get a clear picture of what I need to do going forward. So yeah, not exactly party time for me right now, but that's okay. This time of year is sort of meant for hibernating anyway, isn't it? I am really looking forward to spring, though. There's been a couple of little teasers, a couple of days where it's been warm enough to go outside without a jacket. Like last week, I spent one of my lunch breaks at this park that I like to go to, this huge willow tree. And I used to sit there a lot, like last year, play my guitar or whatever, listen to music, and it's been too wet, really, to go there, but that one day it had been dry for a couple days and it was nice enough out video of albums that you have to listen to from start to finish in the order that I recorded. Because I was driving to work one day, this was a while ago now, and I listened to an Ani DeFranco live album that I remember listening to years ago. And, you know, when you listen to an album and it's just like one song's ending and you can already hear the next song, because back in the day people actually listened to CDs from start to finish, and you listen to them so much that you basically memorize them. And nowadays with like iTunes and everything, people just listen to, you know, mostly I listen to my iPod and it's always on random, so you don't get that same experience of like sitting with the same artist for a whole album and listening to it in the order that it was meant to be heard, and all that. So I made a list. I lost the list, so I'll have to redo it, but I made a list of like 5, I think it was 6 actually, albums that for me are like that, where you have to listen to it from start to finish. And yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna make that video at some point. And I guess that's really all I have to say right now. So I'll talk to you guys again soon, and I'm just gonna try and get as many of those readings done as I can. And otherwise, I don't really have a whole lot going on, so yeah, I don't know if I'll be making a lot of like personal videos, because I really don't have too much in